So everybody, I wanted to update you on this story, the murder of Paul and Lidia Marino as they visited the grave of their son at the Delaware Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Bear, Delaware. They had done it every day since their son had died of complications from CP back in 2017. Over 1,000 visits to his gravesite ended nearly a month ago when they were gunned down at the cemetery. They were murdered by Sheldon Francis, 29 years of age, from a nearby city, and he apparently had been living in the wooded area adjacent to the cemetery. Delaware State Police have been trying to piece together a motive as to why Sheldon Francis would murder this amazing couple at the cemetery for seemingly no reason. They have ruled out any connection with the Marinos whatsoever. They did not know each other. The suspect's body was found 4 hours after an intense firefight with police, and you can see this police vehicle that Mr. Francis had shot over 40 times, and it took the brunt, of course, of all his gunshots. No police officers were injured in the firefight. Police have now said he died from return fire from the police. There had been some possibility they thought that he had turned the gun on himself. He did not. One of the hardest things for the children of Paul and Lidia Marino is they knew very quickly when they saw urgent breaking news on their local stations. They saw their father's station wagon and they knew what had happened. And of course, their first question was, "Where's my mom? Is she okay?" Then came the horrible realization when they had been given the information that their mother was in fact dead and that their father would pass away the next day. It doesn't appear that we're ever going to know why this young man decided to kill this couple. In talks with family, and tips are continuing to be looked into, but nothing concrete has come to fruition. No mental illness has been discussed. There was even a theory bandied about that he had done it simply because of the color of their skin. We may never know. But what we do know is that we lost a very loving couple, and that we lost a young man who had a great deal of his life ahead of him, and that's a horrible thing. As I said at the end of one of these videos of covering this story, let's please try and be good to each other. It is so much easier to love each other, so much easier to do good for each other. You feel so much better about yourself when you give of yourself and you love your fellow man and woman. And let's try to do that today. Thank you for tuning in. Should anything change in this story, I'll of course talk about it. Everybody have a great day.